Hello everyone, welcome to online classes. My dear students, today in this video we are going to see the poem. The name of the poem is The Ant and the Cricket. And this poem is taken from Honeydew English textbook, and that is for the students of class 8. And the poem which you are going to see is adapted from Aesop Fables. This is a poem. Actually, it is a fable. It is a story. My dear students, do you know what is a fables? Fables are the small stories. Fables are the small stories which gives us morals. You may find in your library lots of Aesop fables are there available. So you can go through and you can go to your library and collect it from the library, and you can see Aesop fables. How many fables are there? Many fables are there. If you have free times, you can read them. So let us see the lesson which we are going to see here actually. The ants and the cricket. My dear students, you can take your textbook as we read this poem, as we try to understand this one. We'll also try to understand the words meaning in this poem. So let us start. Here, what does it mean by fable? That meaning also is understood here and given in a detail. What it is actually. Let us see. A fable is a story. A fable, what is a fable? Fable is a story. It is a story, and everybody knows about the story. You know what is a story. Often with animals and as characters that conveys a moral. And fables are the story. Very often or many times the character in the story is animals. Animals का character दिया होता है कहाँ पे fables में. And there is a morals, and we get, and that story conveys us, or that story gives us some morals, or we have to learn from the story, and many things we have to learn from the story. So that is a fable with animals character and with a moral. This poem about an ant and a cricket contains an idea of far-reaching significance, which is as true of a four-legged cricket as of a two-legged one. So now this poem about an ant and a cricket. This poem is we are going to see about an ant and a cricket. You know what is the ant? Everybody has seen ant, and the cricket. Cricket also you know. That is a what is a cricket? That is a grasshopper, or we call it in Hindi chingur. We call it. So that contains the idea of far-reaching significance, and it also has an idea, an important idea it has, an important moral that it will give us, which is as true as a four-legged cricket as of a two-legged cricket. You see, here the cricket, four-legged cricket, who are the four-legged cricket? The cricket which we'll be talking about. And the two-legged ones are the human beings. We are the two-legged ones. हमको two-legged ones बोला गया है. Because here the story we are going to see is about the ant and the cricket, and the cricket is here very lazy, very stupid ones. And very foolish. Then surely you have seen a cricket that has two legs, and here also it is said that surely, everybody has the cricket which has got two legs. Have you seen the cricket which has got two legs? Yes. It is referring to human beings. It is referring to us, everyone. Every people it is referring as a two-legged cricket. So before beginning this poem, let me tell you the summary in a short. Now here the character ants and the cricket. Now here the character of the cricket is like this. The cricket is very lazy, very stupid. So in the summer season, what he does, he just singing and singing and singing and singing and spending his time. He's not thinking about the time which is to come. What is the time? The winter season. The winter season in which he is not going to get proper food. He is not going to get any food or any shelter to stay, because in the winter season what will happen? There will be snowfall will be there, and snowfall will be covering everywhere, so he will not get any leaves, any shelter to settle. So in the summer season, when he has the time to prepare for the winter season, what he does, he just goes on singing and spend the time in luxury, spend the time without doing anything. So here the problem comes when the winter season reaches. He did not prepare anything for the winter season. He did not store the food for the winter season. He did not build a shelter for the winter season. So when the winter season is coming, now he is facing so much of difficulties. He is facing so much of trouble. Now when the winter season came, everywhere the ice is covered, everywhere the snow is covering. Okay, so where he can find out any leaves also is not seen, everything is covered with the snow. Okay, then he is going to his cupboard, he is going to his almirah where he was storing food for some time. That is also empty, and he has nowhere to shelter or nowhere to stay. So what he does, he is thinking that I have to die out of hunger. So what must I do? I must go to my friend, go to my neighbor. Who is his neighbor here? The aunt. And asking aunt to give some food and a shelter to stay there. Okay, the winter. So what the aunt says, you might have seen the ants in your nearby also. What the ants do? They will be always busy with some kind of work. Okay, always they are engaged in. You can see the ants going here in the lines. Okay, here and there. They will be carrying something else with them. Okay, so the ants are known as hardworking. Okay, hardworking. Okay, and always the ants are signifying, or always the ants are given in the poems in order to indicate the people, those who are hard workers, those who are hardworking people. Okay, so you know the ants are prepared and they have stored the food for the winter and they have the shelter to stay in the winter. So the cricket is going to the ants asking for some food and for the shelter to stay. But you know, the ants did not give him anything. Okay, what the ants say? Our policy is there, our principle is there, our law is there that we do not borrow from anyone and we do not lend anyone. हम कभी किसी से लेते नहीं और किसी को देते भी नहीं है. Okay, even though we are your friends, but we cannot give you any food or shelter because we have to abide with the law that we have. Okay, then what they say, the aunt also say him, because they are asking that what did you do whole summer? Then he says, only singing and singing I spend that time. So the aunt also says that, okay, that is very good. You sang and spend your summer days. So now you also dance, sing and dance and spend the winter also. Okay. So that way we are going to see, and the aunt closes the door and sends the cricket away from that place. Okay. Let us see first of all, read this poem and then we will try to understand stanza wise. Okay. A silly young cricket accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground. Not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me? Then, at last, by starvation and famine, made bold, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold. Away he set off to a miserly aunt to see if, to keep him alive, he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow, he would repay it tomorrow. Okay? If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. Then, let us see next. Yeah. Says the aunt to the cricket, I am your servant and friend. But we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. Okay? But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was one caught the cricket, not I. Then my heart was so light that I sang day and night, for all nature looked gay. You sang, sir, you say? Go then, says the aunt, and dance the winter away. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket, and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Fox called this a fable. Okay, I will warrant it true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2 legs. Okay, it is a very beautiful poem with a very beautiful meaning. Okay, very beautiful moral. Okay, so now let us try to understand this poem in this stanza wise, and let us try to understand what is exactly taught about the character of a cricket and the character of a aunt. Okay, so now in the first stanza you can see in your textbook, a silly young cricket accustomed to sing. Now there is a cricket, and that is a silly young cricket. If that cricket is young and is silly, foolish and stupid, okay, foolish and stupid, what he was doing? Accustomed to sing. He used to sing, or that was his habit, and he was habitual to sing. Only he is singing and singing. He is a foolish and stupid cricket. Through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring. Then when you are singing through the warm, sunny warm means through the summer season. Sunny means warm month, summer season of gay. Gay means cheering and happy summer and spring. This time what he did alone, he sang only, whole day long he sang and did nothing and did not think about the winter. Then let us see, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Then when the winter season came, in the summer what he did, what the activity he did, he just sang the winter. In the summer he sang and he did not think of the winter and did not store any food and did not build any house for it. So when the winter came, when the winter season approached, then what he is doing? He is complaining, he is criticizing when he is going to see his cupboard or his almirah, when he was storing the food and that was empty. So winter is there and the almirah is going to see, because when the winter came, everywhere the snow has covered. So he is not finding anything, not even a grain in his cupboard. Then he started complaining and he is criticizing himself, complaining himself. What will happen to me if I don't get anything to eat? Then he is, let us see next stanza. Not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground. Now not a crumb, not a piece of bread is found on the ground, on the ground, because when the winter season came, the snow has covered the ground. The ground is covered with the snow, so nothing is seen. Not a piece of bread is found there. He cannot see. Not a flower could be seen. Could he see? Not a leaf on a tree, and not a flower he could see there, because everything is covered with the snow, and not even a leaf on a tree, and not even a leaf on the tree he is able to see, because everything is covered with the snow in the winter. So what can he eat? His cupboard also is empty and everything is empty and everything is covered with the snow. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me? Then finally cricket is thinking, what will happen to me? I have no food in my cupboard and there is snow covered with the ground and nothing is seen. So what will happen of me? What will happen to me? Kya hoga mera abhi? What will happen to me? Because nothing is there to eat. Then at last by starvation and famine, made bold, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold. Now what will do? At last by starvation. What last by starvation? He has nothing to eat in his cupboard also, and he has nothing to eat over the ground also. Everything is covered with the snow. So finally, what is doing? He is dying with hunger. He is feeling hungry. He is dying with hunger and famine. Famine is critical situation, critical time. He is not getting food anywhere. Okay, so that is a critical and it is a bad situation for him, and made it bold, and it gave him courage. The starvation and the famine gave him little courage. Okay, all dripping with wet, and everywhere he is seeing that wet in rain. Everything is wet in rain, and all trembling. Okay, after getting little courage, dripping with wet. Okay, getting wet in the rain, and it is raining, and everywhere wet. Everything is wet. So what he is doing? He is just walking out of there. Okay, and all trembling, and he is shivering with cold. He is trembling. Trembling means shivering. Shivering means कांप रहा है. ठंड की वजह से वो बहुत कांप रहा है. Okay, और उसने क्या किया? Away he set off to a miserly ant. Then he knew the starvation. Because of starvation, he is dying out of hunger, and because of the critical situation, he got little courage. What the courage he got? I must go to my friend the ant and ask a little help. Okay, so shivering with the cold, and he is going to the ants. Okay. He set off to a miserly. Miserly means stingy. Stingy means kanjus. Okay, kanjus or stingy ant. He is going to see if to keep him alive he would grant. Okay, to see. Okay, he is thinking that if the ant gives me a little food, if the ant gives me a shelter to stay, then it will be good. I can keep alive myself, or I can live. Okay. Otherwise, if the ant also does not give me any food and does not give me any shelter, then I will be dying out of hunger. So he is thinking that, or he is believing that ant may give him something, may grant. Grant means give him something. What are the things he is wishing to get from the ant? Him shelter from the rain. Okay, grant him shelter from the rain and a mouthful of grain. He is wishing that the ant will give him shelters from the rain. Okay, some shelters he could give, some house he could give to stay, and some mouthful of grain, a little grain, at least a little grain he could give. He wished only to borrow, and what the cricket is wishing, what he wants, he wanted to borrow from the ant, and telling that he would return it tomorrow, and he would return it tomorrow. So today he is wishing to borrow. He is trying to borrow from the ant some amount of food and some shelter, and he is telling that I will return it, or I will repay this one what I will take today. Okay. Then, if not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. Then, if not, if the ant is not giving me any food, if the ant is not giving me any shelter, then what will happen? He must die of starvation. He must die of hunger and grief, means sorrow. Okay, nothing else. Okay, so his life is now in the hand of ant. Let us say next here. Says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend. Okay, now the cricket also reached to the house of the ant, and now the ant is saying to the cricket. Okay, saying to the cricket. The cricket, when he reached the home, he is asking to the ant, can you borrow me some amount of grains, okay, some grains, some food, or can you give me a shelter to stay? I will give you back this one tomorrow. Okay, so the ant is saying, I am your servant and friend. Ant says that I am your servant and friend. Okay, I am your friend and your servant also. But we ant never borrow, we ant never lend. Okay. Lekin, but what to do? I am your friend, but what to do? We ants, okay? We ants, what we do? We do not give anyone and do not take from anyone. We do not lend anyone. We do not borrow anyone, okay? We never borrow anyone. Borrow and we never lend. हम कभी किसी से borrow नहीं करते और कभी किसी को हम देते भी नहीं. Borrow means what is that? Take a loan, we can say, and lend means what is that? Give a loan. We do not give anyone, or we do not take from anyone. Okay. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by? Then the ant is asking. But tell me, dear cricket, पर मुझे बताओ कि आप कुछ भी प्रिजर्व नहीं किया, आपने कुछ भी तैयार करके नहीं रखा था, या फिर कुछ खाने आपने प्रिजर्व या फिर सेविंग करके नहीं रखा? Did you not lay anything? Okay, did you not save anything, or did you not keep anything for the winter? When the weather was warm, when the weather was warm or when the weather was good, did you not preserve, did you not keep any food? Caught the cricket, not I. Then caught means said the cricket, not I. मैंने कुछ भी नहीं किया, मैंने preserve नहीं किया. Okay. Then my heart was so light that I sang day and night, for all nature looked gay. Okay. Then what the cricket says, my heart was so light, my heart was so careless that I did not do anything, and that I sang day and night. My heart was light, my heart was careless, and my heart was very happy. Okay, that I only spend my time with singing only. Day and night, what I did, I sang and sang. Then, but all nature looked gay. For all nature looked gay. Why we sang and sang? Because the nature was looking very happy, very excited. Therefore, he only sang during those time. Which time? Warm time or summer time. You sang, sir, you say. So, aunt is saying you sang. Only just you sang. So, you say. Go then, says the aunt. Okay. So, the aunt is saying that go then. तो फिर ठीक है, आप जाओ अभी. Okay. And dance the winter away. और ये winter जो है, वो winter में क्या करना है? सिर्फ डांस करके टाइम को गुजारो, क्योंकि आपने समर के टाइम में क्या किया? डांस किया, कुछ भी नहीं किया, कोई तैयारी नहीं किया, कोई भी चीज वहां पे सेविंग नहीं किया. तो अभी क्या करना है आपको? उस टाइम में सिंगिंग किया था, अभी इस समर में विंटर में क्या करना है आपको? डांस करके वक्त गुजरना है. ओके, सो यू सी aunt also told like that and did not give him any food or a shelter to stay. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket. Okay, lifted the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. So finally, the ending, thus at the ending, he told that you go and dance the winter away. Okay, and finally what the aunt do? He lifted the wicket, he lifted the door. Okay, and hastily in a hurry and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. And out of the door he turned the poor little cricket. He saved away the poor little cricket who had come to ask help from the aunt. Okay, जो क्रिकेट आंट से थोड़ा सा मदद मांगने के लिए आया था. क्यों? क्योंकि उसके पास कुछ भी नहीं था. वो अपने लेजी की वजह से, अपना केयरलेस की वजह से कुछ भी नहीं प्रिजर्व किया था, प्रिजर्व नहीं किया था. Okay, so aunt also did not give anything and sent the cricket away from the house. Okay, without giving food or shelter. Now let us see. Fox call this a fable. Now Fox means only said people. Say this one as a fable. Okay, say this fable. I will warrant it true, and I will justify it. Okay, and also I will tell this it is true, that it is a fable. This poem is a fable because it gives us a lesson. Some cricket have 4 legs, 2 legs. Okay, some cricket has 4 legs. What is a cricket who is having 4 legs? The original one. And what is a cricket who is having 2 legs? The human beings. Okay. So my dears, here as the cricket was being, here also human beings are also like that. They don't prepare for coming days. Okay. We must be prepared. We must be ready about the coming days, what is coming there. And we must be ready for every and any situation to face. Okay. For example, very often we students, what we do? We do not study regularly. Okay, we do not study regularly, and when the exam comes, we cannot study and we cannot complete the syllabus, and then we face the problem. So if we have prepared ahead of time, then we can write the exam, we can give the exam very nicely. So there are so many situations are there, so many people are there, they do not prepare for coming days, what the problems will come, and when the problems comes, they go for finding some help. They are going to each other person. Okay, they'll go to 1 man, 2 men, 3 men, and they'll ask for help to them. But in fact, they did not do the things when there was time. So we should not waste the time anytime, anywhere, or any moment. We should not waste the time. We should prepare or keep preparing for coming days or for the future. Okay. So my dear students, here we have completed the point that there was a fable. Okay, the ant and the cricket. And in the next video, we'll meet with the question and answer of this poem. Okay.